What's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to mount up, just like Warren G and the Regulators. What we're going to, and that's a throwback. A bunch of y'all probably don't know what that is. Let me know in the comments if y'all even get that reference. But anyway, we're going to play some mounts. I wanted to try it out, see what we could do. The problem, though, is that a lot of the mounts are not very good. And by not very good, I mean most of them are pretty bad. But we're going to play a couple of good ones. We're going to make it work today. So starting out, we're playing some Evolving Adaptive because I wanted some 1-mana thing, and it was either going to be this or probably something like a Skrelv or whatever, but decided to go with this so we could be more aggressive. Intrepid Adversary. Now, this is one that's not a saddle mount thing, but it does actually allow us to gain life against the mono red or even the Boros tokens decks, which is pretty good. And that makes a bit of a difference, especially if we can put counters on it. Speaking of which, we do have Bristly Bill, which does let us put counters on things, or even double counters, which is super nice. Playing a couple of copies of Canker Bloom, because with so many things that have counters, being able to proliferate could be pretty sweet. Of course, Miriam, because we will have a couple of saddles. Or saddles, I keep saying saddles. Mounts have saddles. But anyway, a couple of mounts in here, so we are playing some of those. One of those mounts being Seraphic Steed, which is also another way to gain life, but also makes angels. We do need a 4-power creature, but we should have a couple to be able to take care of that. We are playing Archdruid's Charm, because this is just a catch-all great card. Of course, the other mount that actually is really good is Ornery Tumblewag, so this is actually making the cut here. We are going to play a couple of copies of Tranquil Frillback, because I like the catch-all options of it, especially being able to move graveyards against some decks right now. But I would not be surprised if we want to play Gold Vein Hydras in this place by the end of the video, but we'll see. Gonna play some Tribute to the World Tree. It's another way to get cards and let us actually pump our creatures. And then we have Trostani, which could give something double strike, which is super nice, but also just giving something Death Touch to be a bit of a nuisance might be okay. And then of course we have Wily Duke, again something that works with our mounts, but could just be a big 5, 6, 7 power attacking vigilance creature, which is also pretty good. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to remind you, if you watch my stuff daily, because I put up stuff literally every single day, please remember to hit that subscribe button, because that helps me out so very much. And hit the like button. Seriously, those two things are totally free, and it does so much to help my channel. I really appreciate it. That being said, at the end of the video, if you want to check this deck out, like always, I'm going to leave a link for you down in the description below. It'll take you to my Moxfield page, where they're a sponsor of the channel, and you can see all my other standard decks if you want to check them out, or if you just want to play this one. Now, though, let's go see if these mounts really take care of business. All right, let's see if we can make something work with this. That is not what we want here, but still not bad. All right, how many kill spells do you have, opponent? Obviously, Bill's going to eat this one. No, Bill is not going to eat this. They're like, whatever, we're going to kill your Bill next turn. Liliana's going to kill him. Nope, there is a Lord Skitter. Okay. Interesting choice. Here's a weird thing. I don't know if I should go with a tribute here, if I want to just fight Lord Skitter, if I just want another creature down. I think I'm gonna go with this. Don't know why. I might be really wrong here. Pretty sure that's wrong, honestly. Probably should have just played another blocker. Well, License Hearse is annoying, but they're really killing graveyards. They're like, F it, we ain't losing to that combo crap. Yeah, no blocks. I think ultimately I'm gonna fight Vadmir, but we'll see. Gonna attack? Alright, we'll play this. I mean, there's not even much in the graveyard. Like, they're just using it just to target, I'm assuming. But with nothing in the graveyard, they don't get to grow Vadmir double time, so that's good. Well, we probably have to fight that dude now, so that's unfortunate. Okay. So on their upkeep. Okay. Huh. Well, let's go here. And then... like, not sure what I want to do here. Attack with Bill? See how the opponent wants to allocate resources. Can't block with the 1/1s, friend. So you're just blocking there. They must have another Lord Skitter. That would make a lot of sense. There we get to look at 2 of our cards. Just to see what type of card they're holding on to here, removal-wise. Alright, they didn't have it. I considered doing it on Bill just because I have another Bill, but whatever. Alright. Sounds good. Yep, and there's the other Lord Skitter, like we anticipated. So far, there's not really any surprises we're seeing. Oh, now that's a good one. Wow. We play that here, we get a card. Pump it once, maybe. Actually, okay, here's what we're gonna do. That wouldn't do anything, though. Hold on. Maybe we just play Tumblewag here. Put a counter on the 5/3. Alright, I think that's what... Actually, we don't do that. We just attack and we just pump everything on Bristling Bill, right? Yeah. Let's go. Okay, cool. I'm down. Alright, you're at 3. And you have nothing to target with for Vadmir. We've got Razorverge Thicket. We've got Intrepid Adversary. Yep, we're good. I am going to keep this. There's an interesting thing here. Like, looking at the opponent's name, they go by Crayola. I have wondered in the past, like, what the legalese is around that. Like, let's say this person goes on to be a big-time video gamer or whatever, right? If they want to ultimately compete at higher levels, is it legal for them to use that as a name, right? Could Crayola make an issue out of it? Like, I assume probably, but I don't really know the answer. And Bristly Bill eats it. Yep, that's fine. Because, like, it's sort of like what happened with Green Day or whatever, right? Because they were like green jello or something, and then that was a big thing way back when. Well, I was going to play my tribute here, but I think we're just going to... Oh, I should have played the Restless Prayer here if I was going to do this. Gosh dang it. I'm too busy trying to be cute telling stories to y'all. Could have attacked for more. I just played this turn all sloppy, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, just word to the wise. If you're going to be using internet names or making up cool stuff, probably want to use something that's not owned or copyrighted by anybody. Likely to keep you out of a bunch of trouble. Let's play this. And then... Sure, let's mount. Why not? If they have a kill spell, they have a kill spell. It's all good. I'm going to put the counter here just in case you do get rid of my Tumblewag here. They did not. Interesting. All right, so they're blocking. Okay. You did not find a land, but you did get rid of a card that we wanted. Opponent's double checking. We do have indeed a creature land opponent. Elspeth. I think that's game. Because then we just give this that. Play this so that we can mount. And then we attack and just double some counters. Alright, well that wasn't too difficult. All things considered, the way it started. Alright. Alright, let's keep this. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see how many things have to die. Pretty much not going to get to do the Wily Duke Seraphic Steed here in this situation, because everything's just going to die or get countered here. We kind of know the drill. So we just need to be playing for the long game, effectively. Go with one of these 3-mana duders. I think it's going to be here. Just because there's a world where we could do 2 2-mana things next turn or whatever if we think it's necessary. Can't mount the steed. Can I kill our steed here? Alright, that makes sense. Put a counter on the Tumblewag. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a giant exercise in patience. Probably going to counter this if they have any counters available. Hopefully it's a 3-mana counter. Sadly, it was just a negate. And negate doesn't have a lot of targets in our deck. So that hurts quite a bit. It's unfortunate. They just had the right counter for a handful of non-creature spells. But it goes that way sometimes. Alright. Still can't quite do what we want to do. So I'm going to opt to go here. Is this where Tumblewag dies? Oh, they're going to get all our Tumblewags. They're like, no more of those for you, friend. Yeah, these decks are just so boring. It's literally just kill spells, counter spells, sweepers. Try to kill you with the land or mill you with the planeswalker. It's like, I mean, people are allowed to play that way. It's just like, it makes for bad content. And I know new players hate playing against it. Because nothing really happens even when you win. I think that's the thing that sucks for me. At least from my entertainment perspective. Is that even when I win, it feels like nothing happened. If that makes sense. Like, there's not much interaction, I guess. Wow, they're going to 1-for-1 deadly cover up that dude. That is a surprise. But okay. That's a choice for sure. This is interesting. I feel like I should wait on that. I don't know why, but something tells me wait for the next sweeper or something when I can maybe play it as a 5 or a 6. If the game goes that long, I guess. Alright, she gone. Alright. Well, we did find some land, so the plan's halfway working. And try to attack for 4. Yeah, Merrick's can't block. Or at least the little token can't block. Of course, Merrick's can't block. It's a land. Breach. Alright, well, you got a breach, my friend. Oh, they getting Acklazats? Gosh dang it. I was hoping they weren't going to hit anything. Ours, they have a whole choice of stuff, because they can get, like, Elspeth or whatever here. Alright, come on, untap land. Okay. Getting rewarded for holding on to this here, Gold Vein Hydra. I mean, they're going to gain a bunch of life here, because their stuff all has lifelink. Though if they block Canker Bloom, I was going to say, we could keep them from doing anything there, but alright, this will have to do, I assume. Okay. Why did I not Hydra for 5? I just have an extra land open for no reason. What the hell? What was I doing? Oh, I'm still going to lose because of that, ain't I? Because now they'll be able to block Hydra with their land. Oh, that's terrible. I deserve all the stupidity that's going to come our way. Just because of that. Yeah, alright. Try to attack, I guess. Since I already goofed up, this should be a much bigger creature than it is. Bowl Breaker Horror. Alright. Well, that's going to be it. Alright, after playing those, I think I do want to make some changes here. I think I'm willing to just accept that we have some things to destroy artifacts and enchantments, so we're protected from some of the combo things that we're concerned about. I'm willing to give up the Tyvar stands, and I think what I ultimately want to do is go with a couple of Elspeth, so we have a little bit of something on the upper end, plus we could give a creature flying or whatever if necessary, and some Gold Vein Hydras, so we have some late game answers. But I think we're going to go with that, and this is going to feel a little bit better. Oh, man. Yeah, alright. Sure. It looks like it's going to be a bad time for Bill, but, you know. I'm going to go with Canker Bloom here. A little bit bigger creature. Maybe feels a little more threatening to the opponent here. I'm going to get rid of this, because we didn't have triple green yet. Go ahead and put a counter here. Alright. Now with our luck, they're just going to play Glissa. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Which makes this whole situation very weird, doesn't it? Alright, no attacks. Is there a world where I could just go dumb wide with triple Brushwags? Or Tumblewags? Then play an adversary or something? I mean, because like if they attack us, then play like Shieldred, we'll just run Tumblewags into Shieldreds. I mean, that's a fine exchange for us as far as I'm concerned. Though if we got an untapped land, then we just play the adversary and then attack with everything. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a weird one. Alright, I'm not sure if the opponent disconnected or what on that last turn. But still going to play it pretty conservatively here till we figure out what's up. And no attacks. And then we'll just see what happens. I mean, we may just try to go for it next turn. Well, that's unfortunate. Gave the opponent a lot of time, but they are just out of timeouts. Okay. We go first, and this hand is not conducive to doing so. Darn it. Alright. I think we're going Canker Bloom. Since they played green, we're going to try to have creatures at least somewhat as big as theirs, or maybe be able to fight some things, and see if that helps. Bill, we definitely would like to fight a Bill. Man, triple Hydra, huh? Alright, let's attack, and I don't know that they'll trade. I doubt they would, but I wouldn't be upset if they did. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that. Our hand's not set up to really race. If one of these Hydras had been a land, I think I could have considered just playing a Hydra there and then still being able to kill something, but we were set up for things to get pretty dangerous if we weren't careful. Alright, they're playing one of their own lowly Hydras here, so that's kind of good for us. Yep. Does mean they will have a pile of mana next turn. So we could either Hydra for 2. Nah, we're just gonna Tumblewag here. I think that's better. Just attack. Give them their mana. Whoa, they did not block with Hydra? What? I mean, I guess maybe they have their own fight spell? Oh, they just want to pump their dude up. Alright, that kind of makes sense, I guess. But it also tells me that they're probably pretty light on creatures. Or else they could have still made that play with something else. So it is really interesting. So then we go here. Here. Use this to do that. Put a counter. Attack. It gets another counter. Double the counters. Like, alright. Now they have all the mana they could ever want. So whatever crazy thing they're going to do, they're set up to do it now. Could be a Storm the Festival. Could just trick some things into play here with a Smuggler Surprise. Nope, it's just a kind of big Hydra. They didn't use all their mana, so there's a fight spell coming. Nope, it's just an Aftermath. Wow. Okay, so this deck's all based around Roaring Earth, basically. Mono green Roaring Earth. Just when you think we've seen it all. Alright, now we'll make this into a 3/3. They're at 9, block 1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter here. We'll just put the counter on this guy, I guess. And we'll attack. It's going to be 9 either way. You take your pick. Actually, it's going to be at least 10 either way. Alright, cool. Good one. Ooh. Yeah, alright. This is a little bit of a weird hand, but not necessarily bad. This is also one of those interesting ones where, like, we could play a turn 2 Hydra as a 1/1, and then if it dies, we get the benefit of just playing Archangel Elspeth. Which isn't bad, because then we could play Tribute and just make 3/3s. So this is... Alright, we at least have a plan. Now, how good the plan is, highly questionable. But we have a plan. Actually, I think under the circumstances, I'm going to do this instead. So I think we're just going to be trying to attack with Canker Bloom, try to play the Tribute. And if this is... Oh, well... Probably not. I was about to say if this is some type of domain control, but I'm not sure where that gets... Oh, wait. Maybe this is like Naya tokens. That would kind of make sense. They play like Anim Pakal or something here. Oh, Samet. Hey, I'm a fan of Samet. Ooh, we could have a 4/4 Steed, or I could have a 4/4 Hydra. And since we're light on mana, hopefully they don't exile this. Let's do it. Can't attack with our Cankerbloom, because Samet, unfortunately, has First Strike, which is one of the things that makes that card very good. Alana on Alana, sure. This becomes kind of interesting because I sort of want to fight Halana and Alena, actually. I don't think I block here. Like, this whole thing has progressed in a very different way than I was anticipating, but... Here we go. And we're doing this on just 3 land, which is also very impressive. Good thing I didn't bank on having a 4/4 Steed, because they would end up with a 4/5 Samet, and we would not have been able to trade, even though we have First Strike. Got another one? If they do, at this point, I think I am just blocking with the Hydra, because there is a point where we'll start falling too far behind. Just jump blocking, and we need to be able to do a little bit more here. Old Rutstein, alright. Whatever you play after this is going to be cheaper. So we're playing 4-color human legends. No blue. Very interesting. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out if there's some type of fight spells. Like, what are we doing here? Alright, I guess we're still just attacking. I don't know what else would be going on here. And in a way, I sort of feel like if you got something and you got us, you got us. Sure. They're going to shoot our Hydra, so they First Strike it to kill it. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, that qualifies. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and play this. We still did not find a land. Oh my goodness. That hurts so much. Good news, we're at 14, so we're not dead. But my goodness, this is tough. And Elspeth giving something flying doesn't work when there's Alana and Alena, so that plan's kind of off the books, if you will. Yeah, we just got stuck on lands on this one, unfortunately. Not saying we can't win from here, but it is going to take a lot more work. Okay. What is our working strategy here? We have access to 9 mana. So we could... I mean, we can make some really giant creatures with just the Intrepid Adversary, right? We could Adversary and then pump 1, 2, 3 times. Still be too risky. We need to have more blockers. We could Elspeth, Steed, Rostani? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, alright. So if we're going to do that, let's draw first. Alright, because there was a world where maybe we get another Gold Vein Hydra or some such. And then I think we do this. Because we'll at least have a 4/4 First Striker, so that counts for something. And then we go ahead and play this. Get us a 3/3 and another card. Which also has lifelink. And then no attacks. And if we can keep Trostani can also give stuff double strike, and we'll see where everything goes. Alright, Geological Appraiser. Finds a War Leader's Call. That's a little bit of good news, bad news. Because we're at 4. Though we do have some life linkers. One that does have first strike, so that helps here. Yep. You get to make something big and attacking. So sadly, we do have to chump a lot of things here. So we're not going to get Trostani options, unfortunately. As much as we would like them. Oh, hold on. Did the opponent leave us an opening? Potentially? Because, like, we could block here. We can block here. Which gives us 6 life. No, I think I have to trade. Yeah, we have to block across the board, I think. Or the option is block here, block here. How much do I need to double strike? I need 3. Do I have a way to put a counter with 2 mana? I don't think we do. Man, that would be awesome. Is this the best we can do? Well, this is going to gain 4, though, right? So if we gain 4, we go to 7. Nah, we still have to block here, though. Dang it. Trying to figure out if there's any good blocks here. So we gain 7, go to 10, take 6. Yeah, this is probably the best we can do. Man, so close. So very close. It just took us too long to get mana. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to set it to draw the card first. Another tribute. If we... This becomes a 4 to... This becomes a 5. This gains us life if we block. If we wait, then we get option. Let's decline. I think I'd rather just have more blockers here. Get another card. Okay, maybe that does something. Like, I don't know. We'll find out. So if the opponent doesn't gain life... Oh, no. Are we going to take enough just this turn from the War Leader's Call? Alright, we're down to 2. They're going to make a creature when they attack. Okay, so we're not dead yet. That's good news. Yeah, if they attack like this, then we're going to put Trostani in front of Ruby. Probably put 2 creatures in front of... Okay, they're going to give us other blocks here. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go to 1. Yep. And then we have to figure out our blocks from here. So this probably blocks here. This is likely going to trade with that guy. This will get to block 7, so we gain life. This blocks 9, so we gain life. Then across the board, we're going to gain 9. That's 10. And then we're going to take 11. Then we're dead. That's not cool. So then what we have to do actually is swap here. We need to go here and here. So then we take 6, 7, 8, 9. Still keep Trostani and try to hope to find a way out of this? Alright, sure. Oh, no, because of first strike. Duh. Gotta mulligan this. This at least looks somewhat better, so we'll keep this. Let's... Sadly, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna try to be a little more aggressive here and see what we can do. Do you want to kill my steed? They probably just want to kill our steed. Nope. They're going to cut down our adaptive. Oh, it's a fading hope. Not even a cut down. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what you're working with. Gonna make this appear. Okay. Liliana time? No, there's also red mana hanging out there. That's a thing to know. Alright, we got a 4-power creature right on time. We'll be attacking with our first striker and making us an angel. Is this where they get to sweep the board? Because this looks very control-like. But the opponent has opted to not do anything there. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3. Big score. Oh no. Alright, maybe we're just supposed to attack and not make a 3-3 here. So 3, 6, 10, 12. Yeah, we're just getting in there. Alright, they're at 4. If Hydra dies, we could attack with the Restless Prairie for 3. I don't know what the hell we're doing after that. Chandra. Okay. Everything's probably still dying here, I imagine. Because the first thing they play is copied, plus they can Chandra to target kill 2 things. As it turns out, making an angel might have still been good. Alright, those are dead. Are we going to get our other 2 creatures lightning striked or something? Let's just draw another Hydra. Oh, well if that's all you got, then that's game. I thought that was going to be way more threatening than that. Cool. We'll take it. Yep. Neat. Though, I do have to admit, when I see decks like this, I'm always curious because I sort of want to see what else they were doing. Like, what is Callous Sellsword doing here other than just, like, with these Requisitioners to make a treasure, right? Like, there's obviously more going on that we didn't get to see, but hey, we'll take it. Okay. This is unfortunate. We get to go first, but I think we still have to do this. Of course, I'm going to draw an untapped land because I did that, but I don't think it matters greatly. We did not draw the untapped land there, though. That's interesting. Oh boy, I have a lot of things you can siphon some insight from. I'm going to be real sad if they just looked at 3 lands. Because we desperately needed a land there. I really did miss a saddle up joke, didn't I? In that opener. Ah, well. Opportunity lost. Alright, what you got for me, opponent? Celestis. Well, usually something bad is going to happen next when a Celestis is there. So I'm not sure I want to commit to an adversary here. I think I'm just going to kill their Celestis. And then math here says we put a counter, double it, so that's 4. Yeah, we're just going to keep these separate. All right. Good old Wily Duke. Okay. Now the question is, can we... if that was a land, maybe I could have found some way to win here. But nah, it still would have been a little short. Okay. Let's fight our own creature, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's what we got to do. And then if I saddle this up, I put a counter on it. That's 3, move 3 to 6. This becomes an 8 versus attacking for just 8. That's probably going to do that anyway. Sure. Alright, so they're at 3. And away the creatures go. Yep. And that's exactly why we didn't put more things on the battlefield. Let's go Steed, Anchor Bloom, and see if they've got another one, which I'm assuming they do. They did not. That's peculiar. Alright. I have no clue what's in their hands, so I don't even know what we're trying to play around right now. Oh, they're gonna 3 steps ahead. Okay. Well, then I guess we go here. So we obviously have a removal card there, right? Alright, well, then we'll just tumblewag and put a counter, and we'll just split the difference. Attack with 2 creatures. If you got 2 removals, so be it. But I don't think you have 2. I think you have 1. Oh, but it was a march. Gosh, dang it. Of all the ones it could have been. They might get us now if they have the right cards in hand. Yep. Oh, wait, maybe not. Well, they can still draw something to stay alive here. Alright, they've got 4 mana. 2 cards. Didn't have it, though. Okay, I gotta say, if y'all made it this far, thank you. This was a hard video to make because Arena kept having issues on my side today. I had to restart a bunch of times. I lost games because I just disconnected, so it was a bit of a pain. But, hey, please, if you haven't, don't forget to hit the like button because that helps a lot, and particularly the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos, and that helps my numbers too. And even better, you can become a member if you want extra videos and if you want to, like, get access to private help and stuff like that for your decks. All that's in the membership, so check it out. Or the merchandise, that helps too. Anyway, the deck. I actually liked everything we had going on, to be honest. I think after we made the changes, I felt pretty good having Goldvein Hydras, Elspeths. If anything, sometimes you don't have the 4-power creature for the Steed, but we have lots of ways to get to 4 power pretty quickly, especially with stuff like Cankerbloom. I'm in a tough situation here because we didn't run into a ton of mono red or the Boros tokens decks, and I would have liked to have seen how well or how important Intrepid Adversary is to that matchup alongside the Seraphic Steed or whatever being that extra life gain. So don't really know there, but I kind of want less Bristly Bill. Mostly because Bill being a 2-power does make it a little bit harder to saddle up the Steed, even with a +1. But, on the other hand, Bill does allow us to do some pretty silly things sometimes. So, yeah, this is a tough one. I think the deck could possibly use another fight spell, even though our creatures do get quite big and we have access to Archdruid's Charm. But, something to consider. Wily Duke, a little bit weak in here just because we only have the 8 mount creatures. But it is a vigilance creature with 4 power. A lot of times it's 5 or 6 power in this deck. There's a lot of give and take going on here. I do think the addition of the Archangel Elspeth is pretty important. I do think the additions of the Goldvein Hydras are going to help this deck a lot. One thing I will say is we were a little light on mana in one game, maybe 2, but we pulled out of one of them and not the other one. So if that ends up being the case, feel free to pick a card that you have trouble, don't own, maybe you don't have enough rares or mythics. Cut one of those and just put in another, probably, I was going to say forest is probably correct. Yeah, I'd probably just put in another basic forest since we have so many green things and the tribute and the Archdruid's Charm requirements. But yeah, the final list we're going to put up is going to be 4 Evolving Adaptive, 3 Intrepid Adversary, 2 Bristling Bill, 2 Cankerbloom, 3 Miriam, Herd Whisper, 4 Sarek Fixed Steed, 4 Archdruid's Charm, 4 Tumblewag, 2 Tribute to the World Tree, 2 Trostani, 3 Whispers, 2 Wily Duke, 2 Archangel Elspeth, 3 Goldvein Hydra. A Plains of Beseju, 7 Forests, 4 Brushlands, 4 Overgrown Farmland, 4 Razorford Thicket, and 3 Restless Prairie. And if you like doing crazy stuff with creatures in combat, well, Cactus Folk Sure Shot turned out to be way better than we thought it was in this list we played yesterday, so you may want to check that video out too. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.